Will a rider to leave a big impression after 2 out of 3 events at these national championships. Out of Berkeley, California for Metro Mint Cycling, this is Molly Van Houweling. And Molly, welcome to the stage. You had a really great ride yesterday in a time trial, and then you tried a big, long time trial today, and it almost worked out for you.
I did. My husband Rob, who's right here, is reading Eddie Merckx's biography, and he cooked up this plan. He said that's how Eddie Merckx would race the race, was to take it to the climbers by trying to go away early, and so I did. I attacked right after the Sun River turnoff, and he had me all outfitted with the best aero equipment. Our time trial expertise pays off in the road race too, so I think the pack at some points was managing the gap because I was kind of dangling for 15 seconds a lot, but then I just kept working it, and I had a good gap at the base of the climb. But Ann Perry, part of the reason I went early because I knew from racing against Charles Summer what a great climber she is, as well as being defending champion. So I figured that was my best shot, and I think it was. And it didn't work out, but I'm really proud to have a silver medal, and it was a good time trial workout.
A good time trial workout, training for the next time trial. Well, you just finished kind of an important one yesterday with a gold medal, and so that seemed to work out okay for you. How'd you like Prineville and the course out there?
I love that course. It's so beautiful, and that's my third try on it. I raced here last year and got beat by 2 seconds by Amy Thornquist, who unfortunately isn't here this year, and I rode it a similar course, not quite as long, for Cascade this summer, and I felt like I hadn't really nailed it yet, but I thought about Diane and I trying again and again.
Oh yeah.
So it worked out better yesterday.
Yeah, and you know, your effort, however long it was today, wasn't quite as long as Diane and I had swim from Cuba to Florida, but a long time to be out there in the wind and the cold. Did the cold and the wind affect your solo effort today?
You know, not the cold at all. I feel like I made good choices in terms of my outfit, and the wind, when I felt the wind, I just figured that might deter the group. I know, sometimes when it's windy, no one wants to take that pull, so I just kept drilling it and hoped that they would get distracted by the wind and I wouldn't. I kept my head down, got my aero helmet on.
Well, now, James Abbott, our motor rep with your race, said that the pack was within 5 or 10 seconds of you at one point, and you just kept hammering and you opened it up again.
Yep, I kept trying to. I appreciated those time checks, and I tried not to get deterred when I heard that I think 10 seconds was the shortest that I heard, and I definitely saw them a couple times, but I mainly tried to just keep looking ahead and hope that when they heard 10 seconds, maybe they'd ease up a bit, and so I just kept trying to stretch it out.
Well, Molly Van Houweling, a very good effort today. Beat just caught in the final few kilometers. Actually, let me ask you this now. What goes through your mind when that happens? And did, let's see, 136 is Ann Perry. What goes through your mind when Ann Perry comes by you?
Well, I heard from the moto that one rider was coming up, and I figured it was either Ann or Felicia Gomez, who I know from around home is a great climber. And frankly, I figured my best shot was to just keep my head down and keep working on the flatter parts as fast as I could. So I could have eased up a little bit and tried then to get on her wheel. I didn't do that, and so when she came around me, I was on my limit, and I just couldn't. I didn't have a chance to get on her wheel. So I think I'd given it my all already at that point, and I thought, touche, and congratulations.
Well, Molly Van Houweling, you took it in stride. You knew you had a silver to add to your gold, and
I didn't. The pack was coming up on me pretty fast too.
You still had a pretty good gap, so you kept it going. Persistence, and now what about the time? What did Eddie Merckx say about riding criteriums?
He said, skip it. Go get ready for Worlds.
Molly Van Houweling, best of success at Worlds, and best of success the rest of